everyone. In this video, you will be joining me in my online classes. But first, with the presence of the pandemic and constant changes, I made it a habit to go for a walk in the mornings before or after classes start. That is for me to sort of empty myself from the inevitable gloomy and quite extraordinary situation we are all into. I usually put my headset on and listen to motivational songs. In this and the following video, you will see me standing with my eyes fixed, looking at a specific landscape, which is the railways where trains pass and go, and convincing myself that problems will pass and go too. Oh, I didn't expect that I'm going to be very poetic and emotional. However, now let me show you my home/classroom. I don't own any room, something problematic for my studies. However, I always try to make my study area as if it is a real classroom for me to feel comfortable and at the same time feel that I'm at the uni. So here, I surround myself with books that I've been reading and I will be reading for my degree. I also have this futuristic and abstract painting that I did hanging on my right side. Without further ado, let's front the computer. Unfortunately, as I have already said in the previous video, I have 4 subjects that go one from another. It's a bit exhausting, but you will see later my coping techniques. Now, let's log into my first class, Novels and Cinema, where we analyze film adaptations of 3 well-known novels, Frankenstein, Jane Eyre and Heart of Darkness. And again, as I've mentioned in the previous video, I am one of those students who go over their notes before classes begin to at least remember what had been already discussed and even contextualize myself again. Today, we are watching and analyzing the second film adaptation of Frankenstein, which I think is the best one. Class finished, and time check 2 minutes to 11. So, before the next class, teachers provide at least 10 to 15 minutes for us to do some stretching. So here I am. Next subject is Modernism and Postmodernism, and it's time to enter the online room. In this subject, we study modernist and postmodernist texts, argue how they challenge and divert from the previous literary movements, and we read the novels by ourselves and then sort of reread it with the teacher and extend our understanding through the teacher's help. I find this class interesting because sometimes it borders different topics, which I love so much. The class is finished, and time check, it's 12:30. Time to eat a bit to keep my brain awake and, of course, to satisfy my tummy. My next subject is American literature, which the same as the previous one. In the subject, we analyze written text not from the British context, but rather from the America. On Tuesdays, I have to spend 2 hours for the subject, so my eyes, as you can see later on, is a bit sleepy and tired already. But no problem, I was still able to take note. Alright, time to go to another online room. Compared to the 3 subjects I had earlier, in this subject we learned syntax. Yes, English syntax. One of my favorite subjects, by the way, although it might turn a bit confusing sometimes. While waiting for the teacher to access the online room, I spend my spare time to look at the clouds outside. Today is a sunny day. Now we are revisiting important syntactic terminologies in order to proceed with the syllabus. Finally, after 6.5 hours, classes for today are done. But I still have to revise because I have an upcoming essay exam on Thursday. So the video might finish here, but still I have to continue studying and I have to prepare for the upcoming exam. So bye for now and have a nice day.